Hey everybody, this is Mattie here with Altcoin Buzz. Hope you're doing well on this Thursday. The weekend is just around the corner. We're looking at just a couple of stories today. We're taking a look at this one, which I promised we'd come back to in case you missed it. The White House might be pushing towards XRP. We're going to take a look at what Luke has to say on this issue. I'm going to remind you guys of the contest that's running for one more day, so this is your last chance to enter. But let's begin, as always, on altcoinbuzz.io with news of Binance. It's been making all kinds of waves recently. So article here by Alicia. Double trouble. Binance partners with Chainalysis to prevent crypto violations. So what do you do when you're the top exchange in the world? You're basically at the top of the pecking order. You're the alpha in terms of coin exchanges. Do you just sit on your laurels and let time go by and enjoy your spot in the sun? Or do you actually get to work and make things better? Apparently, Binance feels that, the latter. They're going to make things better for themselves. They're going to improve themselves even more and as much as possible. And that's why I had admiration for them. They have a great work ethic as an organization and a great direction. So it has emerged that Binance, one of the biggest exchanges on the crypto market, has partnered with Chainalysis, the company aimed at preventing, detecting, and investigating crypto violations. The latter has issued a press release stating, quote, it has completed a global rollout of its compliance solution with Binance, the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange by trade volume, to help address the challenges at the intersection of cryptocurrencies, regulators, and traditional financial institutions. So there's been all kinds of talk about, why they're doing this. Alicia has covered some of these issues before, some of the hacks, the very prominent ones that unfortunately have affected Bithumb, Bancor, Coincheck, certainly others as well. So the CEO of Chainanalysis is a gentleman by the name of Jonathan Levin. He's underscored that crypto businesses do not feel overly safe in the current environment. And if you want to go back and check out Alicia's reporting on those hacks, on those issues, you can check out the links that we've included here, of course. Levin points out that it is also challenging for businesses to earn, quote, the trust of regulators, financial institutions, and users. Indeed, recently, the New York State Office of the Attorney General, for example, has published a report that clearly states that exchanges are unsafe. And they're not mincing words there, are unsafe. Quote, we expect many to follow Binance's lead to build world-class AML, anti-money laundering compliance programs to satisfy regulators globally and build trust with major financial institutions. That's a quote by Levin. So Chainalysis emphasizes that its compliance software, Chainalysis KYT, Know Your Customer, quote, is the only real-time transaction monitoring solution for cryptocurrencies. It closely analyzes patterns, recognizes them, uses proprietary algorithms, and millions of open source references. Then you have the Binance CFO, Chief Financial Officer, Wai Shu, commented on the partnership, saying that this step will allow the company to grow further. He also noted that Binance, which expects $1 billion in profits this year, check out that article for more information, envisions to, quote, provide the infrastructure for a blockchain ecosystem and increase the freedom of money globally while adhering to regulatory mandates in the countries we serve. So take a look at Alicia's article for all the full information and full details here. I'm a user of Binance, guys, just to be transparent here, and I'm continually impressed by the initiatives. Nobody's forcing them to do this. They just want to be the best in the world. So they're already sitting at the top of the mountain, and they take a step like this to further ensure the safety of their patrons' funds. And, this moves the ball along. This makes the whole ecosystem, as was insinuated in those quotes, this makes the whole ecosystem safer and more credible and more reputable. If you want to take a look at this piece on prnewswire.com, Chainalysis partners with Binance to tackle global cryptocurrency money laundering, world's largest cryptocurrency exchange, better equipped to expand in new markets and user segments. If you want to learn more about Chainalysis itself, you can take a look at this article on CoinDesk. Crypto exchange Binance adds compliance tools from Chainalysis. Now, we did note yesterday that there seemed to be some downtime on the Binance website, so altcoinbuzz.io, that's the handle. Binance seems to be down for some at the moment. There was news yesterday about updates about a, quote, compliance software enabling the exchange to monitor cryptocurrency transactions in real time. Maybe that is the reason. We'll update. So if you did sign on to Binance, you probably got something along the lines of this. We're sorry, but something went wrong. Not a big deal. They were probably affecting the update at that time. And as we reported promptly, all good. Looks like Binance trading page is up and running again. Of course, the funds are SAFU. And as you can see, people have had some interesting reactions to that, to that news. So all is well and good. It looks like Binance handled the issue professionally and appropriately and quickly. Let us know if you have any concerns or reservations. Do you have any lingering problems? I think for the most part, things have been resolved, but please give us your perspectives in the comments below. I, for one, am a big fan of their leadership and their initiative in this endeavor. In other news, in case you missed it, the White House might be pushing towards XRP, talking about adoption and things moving forward. By the way, almost forgot to give him credit, article here by Luke, talking about adoption and things moving forward. This week, the news came out that the White House is currently deeply researching crypto. So Corey Johnson, Ripple's chief marketing strategist, said that Ripple had discussed XRP with the Trump administration, and there was a lot of interest in the digital currency. So at least part of the story here is political, and apparently US President Donald Trump's White House is concerned about China's Bitcoin dominance. And you know what? That may be a legitimate concern. So because of this, the US administration might be interested in Ripple XRP adoption to offset China's Bitcoin strength, a Ripple Labs executive mentioned. So in a recent interview with Breaker magazine, Corey Johnson, who is Ripple's chief marketing strategist, mentioned that the White House is currently deeply researching crypto. He said, quote, "There's clearly a lot of homework going on. The White House in particular seems to be thinking about what it means to have 80% of Bitcoin mining taking place in China and a majority of Ether mining taking place in China as well." So Johnson continued that with XRP, there's no mining, and from a foreign control aspect or from an environmental one, the coin is different. It seems that this matters a lot for the White House. And, you know, there's been so much news in the last couple of years really about, you know, beyond just the election hacking, but about currency manipulation and accusations and finger pointing and that kind of thing. But, you know, this, if we are of the belief that this is going to shape the economy of the future, then it makes a big difference if you have one sovereign nation that's controlling 80% of that supply. If this really is a sector that will come to shape and define and control the world, then yeah, it's a big deal that China, or any other country for that matter, controls most of it. So Johnson didn't divulge any details regarding Ripple's ongoing talks with the Trump administration. He was clear that things are moving in the right direction. Very interesting to see that there's at least rumor of like some kind of a hint of a whiff of a perhaps chance that the White House is exploring this kind of stuff. It just shows how high level it is, and it shows that there are some people out there that really do have lofty aspirations for not only Ripple, but the industry as a whole. You guys can read more about that here on Breaker. Ripple has a ton of doubters. This exec is trying to change their minds. Article by Mark Yarm. Guys, don't forget you have one more day. So it is now October 18th. You have until October 19th to win this whole set of prizes here. A Cool Wallet S, 400 XLM, Stellar Lumens, 200 Tomo, 5,000 Electronium, or 50,000 Apollo. We are at over 40,000 entries. So we smashed our goal. We smashed our 30,000 entry goal by over 10,000 now. And let me tell you what, if you guys can bring this number up to 50,000, then here's what I'm suggesting. In the comments below, for those of you that are the more creative types, list something, as long as it's not illegal, list something you want me to do, something that, I don't know, it could be a dare, it could be a prank, whatever, not illegal. And if we get to 50,000 total entries and we smash through the 50K number, I will do it. I will go with the most upvoted comment and do something online for you guys. I'll make like a different kind of video, something. We'll figure it out. But get creative. Let me know in the comments. The most upvoted idea will be selected, and I will go through with it. Again, caveat provided that it's not illegal. So you have one more day to enter. You have until October 19th. There's 15 ways to enter. There's so many ways, guys, and some of them are, as you can see, more heavily weighted, including your friend referrals. You get an extra plus 10 bonus for friend referrals. One more day, you may as well be one of those winners that wins one of those great prizes. So do be sure, guys, you're following Altcoin Buzz and Altcoin Buzz News as always. We're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Telegram. Check out our last video here on the right, as well as our website content. If you choose to invest on this Thursday, member of the Altcoin Buzz Army, then I wish you happy investing. Enjoy the tail end of your week, and we'll see you guys again soon in a new video. Take care.